The U.S. military is working harder than ever to solve the mystery of service members who made the ultimate sacrifice, but haven't yet arrived at their final resting place. That detective work takes place at labs in Hawaii and this one in Nebraska, where experts rely on a combination of science, history, and intuition to identify the remains.
It's always just a wonderful, wonderful thing when we hear that somebody that we had something to do with has actually been identified and is being returned to their family.
The Defense POW MIA Accounting Agency gave the AP rare access to its lab at Offutt Air Force Base near Omaha to witness the arrival of remains via cargo transport and how lab personnel pore over not only bones, but also boots, coins, and chains.
Anytime we recover remains, we also recover material evidence associated with the remains. So all of that is part of the whole package that we need to look at for identification purposes.
And they've been having a lot of success. The number of IDs is expected to reach 200 this year. That's more than triple what used to be the norm. The increase follows years of complaints that the process was ineffective.
Clerk will call the roll.
Congress responded by nearly doubling the funding. Across the country, a surge of long-delayed memorial services and burials.
This is Uncle Mel. This picture was taken on February 2nd, 1944 in London. We are going to bury him at the National Cemetery in Omaha, and the reason is because our goal was always to bring him home, and Omaha's home.
Thanks to the efforts of those at the Offutt Lab, Joni McGinnis will finally get to say a proper goodbye to her uncle, Sergeant Melvin C. Anderson, who was killed in World War II.
In the back of my mind, I thought, we're going to find him, but it might not be in my lifetime. You know? So I was totally amazed, and I was really excited about it.
Officials believe the remains of nearly half of the 83,000 unidentified service members killed since World War II could be ID'd and returned to relatives.
This is the great part.
Carrie Brown heads up the agency's efforts to ID those lost on the USS Oklahoma during the attack on Pearl Harbor.
For me, it's that there are families still carrying the torch after 70. I mean, this December is the 77th anniversary.
It's a monumental mission, but one lab workers take personally as they work to help more families like McGinnis's get long-awaited answers. Mike Householder, The Associated Press.